Alright, hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Gagmola speaking. Today's video is simply about the current tax law, and it's very important for a lot of us that are doing businesses to know where we stand when it comes to the new tax. And a lot of businesses don't know how much they will be paying. A lot of people don't know, a lot of income earners, right, they don't know how much they'll be paying in tax. So I'll be breaking it down by reacting to a particular video and giving you. Now the reason why I've selected this video among all the numerous videos after doing research is to make sure that I'm able to give you in the simplest of languages. Now over the past few weeks I've been reading this. I had to go to the website, the fiscal policy website, right? I had to print the new Nigerian Tax Act of 2025. I printed it and I've been studying literally, right? I'm not going to be writing an exam on it anyway, but in the study I noticed that it is important to be able to understand this in fragments and be able to distill it to the society for people to be able to understand, right? So that's why I'm making this video, and in the next subsequent series I'll be making series of videos that will help educate a lot of people about the current tax act, that is the Nigerian tax act that will be taking effect from 2026, so that you know where your business stands, right? And later on in the video I'll be recommending two YouTube channels. One of the channels where I got this video from, for you to be able to get right content and right information about your tax from there henceforth, right? So without any further ado, you have no reason not to subscribe to this channel. Give the video a thumbs up and make sure you click on the notification bell so that I can get notified whenever I start the series, or I release the next video after this one. So without any further ado, let's go into the video.
The one we can so now be this new tax reform bill. People don't try understand this thing, e no enter. But no worry, 2 seconds I go run and give you. Oh yeah, follow me on top of this one. You see this bill now, first on first, then they consolidate all Nigeria tax to 1 digit. Wetin that one come mean now be say anything 2 digits no concern us. We no go dey pay tax wey pass from 1 to 9. All those small tax, wheelbarrow tax, keke tax, you hawk, then tax you. Income tax. Ungwa Inkechi, if the money where you dey make every year you no reach 1 million, nothing concern you and federal government, nothing concern you with tax. You go left, tax go right. Una no marry. But if the money where you dey earn every year now from 1 million to 18 million naira,
so now before we go into this, one of the first thing I want you to understand is that the tax consolidation means that all the different fragments of tax that need to be paid in different aspects, right, would now be done in one part. So you are paying just one tax. You're not going to be paying tax to Mr. B. You're not paying tax for wheelbarrow. You're not going to be paying one local government tax and different other myriads of unnecessary taxes. All the tax you need to pay will be just once, and once you have paid it, you're good to go. That's the information they're trying to pass to us. Now, this particular one is telling us that if you are earning between 1 million and 18 million, that's for the income tax. Now, even before you get to the income tax, one of the major thing must understand is that, let me play it from this part.
Nothing concern you and federal government, nothing concern you with tax. You go
so
left.
That means that the
right.
federal government is trying to reduce the tax burden for those who are less privileged, and that means that if you are earning below 60,000, right, per month, 60,000 per month, because 60,000 per month will be about that's, let me punch my calculator. 60,000 times 12 will give you about 720,000, which means you are still good to go. You don't have to pay any tax if your income is between 720,000 per annum. But once your income exceeds 720,000 and you're running to about 800,000 above, you will start paying tax. No question about that, right? So I want you to understand that basics first. So whatever you are doing, you must structure a business in such a way that you don't have to pay more than necessary to yourself as salary, right? So let's continue, right?
No marry. But if the money where you dey earn every year now from 1 million to 18 million naira, you go pay tax. So but the tax where you go pay, e go reduce past the one where you dey pay now. You see am? Then if the money where you dey earn every year, if you come calculate and you say, let's say this money pass 18 million, you calculate and e still pass 18 million. Based on the big man where you be now, you go pay tax and you go still drop extra thing because that one too, e go big small. Oh yeah, now make we go the company income tax.
So before we even go to the company income tax, you must understand that for the personal income tax, I've seen a video right online that the person in charge of the fiscal policy committee, right? He said made a statement that I'll be reacting to that video later on in subsequent series, where he mentioned that if you have a business name registration done, your business is all income coming into the business is seen as a personal income tax. Now, it's seen as a personal income, and because the law doesn't see your business name as a legal entity on its own, so whatever comes into that business is seen as a personal income. Even though I'm here to verify that personally, but I still feel that one of the major things you can do to your business, don't forget I'm reacting to this video, I'm giving you recommendations as well, is to make sure that you register a company. I've made several videos online to educate people that the best thing you can do to your business in 2026 is to register it as a company. Register it as a company or upgrade it to a company. In fact, for myself, I'm running a company. For my wife, I'm upgrading to a company. For all those people around me, I advise them strictly to go for a company registration instead of a business name registration, just to be on the safest side of the law. So let's continue the reaction.
You make money, una come sell. Una sell, but wetin una sell for 1 year, e no reach 50 million naira. You no go pay tax.
So do you see that? So for a small business owner, I think there are three basic classes of company in Nigeria. The first class is, so from those classifications where I'm not very sure, for instance, so I think from 50 million to 100 million, or from 0 million to about 100 million is a small company, and then from there about we have medium company, and then we have larger company. So if everything you are selling or your gross income, right, is 50 million naira, so that means that you are not supposed to pay any tax. So you must be able to keep proper record to be able to know how much you are earning in gross at the end of the day. So this is very crucial for all business owners. Let's proceed.
Sell, the money pass 50 million naira. Now here you go come listen. Before, wetin you dey pay now na 30% of that money, but now with this new bill, they go come reduce am to 25%. Now make we come go the cocoa of the matter.
So you are now paying lesser tax than before. 30% is what you pay as tax, but now you are paying 25%. And now if you earn below that amount, you are going to be paying zero company income tax. So that's why for most businesses in Nigeria, right, averagely most businesses in Nigeria pay they earn less than that, 50 million gross in a year. Wow, a lot of companies don't earn that much, right? So if you are earning below that, then the best or the most important thing is to have the proper record to prove that, and then you will be paying zero company income tax based on this information we have heard anyway. So it's very important for you to have a proper record system that is allowing you to be able to get a proper update record of what you are earning every day.
VAT. You see this VAT, so they won't cancel anything consumption tax. You know that one way people say you go restaurant, you go chop food, they go give you sales tax. You go hotel, they go give you hotel tax. Now all those tax 1, tax 2, you know go there again. No, now only VAT you go they pay. Chicken na nothing concern you outside VAT. Even for the VAT myself, no be everything where we buy we go they pay VAT on top. Oh yes, so oh yeah, wait, make a shalaye that one give you. 85% of everything what we dey buy for this country, things like book, things like electricity distribution and transmission, things like medicine, even rent myself, we no go pay VAT on top.
So you can see that this is really an improvement on what we had before. VAT will be removed from a lot of other products. That's good.
So you see that one now, they go increase am from 7.5% to 10%. But na big man problem be that, because now for things like wine, you won't buy wine, you won't buy motor, you are a big man, so as you dey buy am, you come dey pay VAT on top. But our own chief advice for here now be say, you know, say we dey jolly period now, make government just help us. You make government help us, make dem delay am small, make dem back up before they increase am from 7.5 to 10%. Now person go come the one that say how they take the share am, how they want take share am. Now you see the way they share am now like this, now the mass be this. Inside the VAT state.
So I will stop this part because we don't have business with the sharing. It doesn't have to do with your business. So I'll skip to the other necessary part.
Chop noodles no inside Sabon Gari for Kano, but na Lagos state dem dey remit the VAT for, because na there the company headquarters. So with this new bill, economy no dey smile give anybody. So who make it say no worry, you know say before state go just dey money go so it don't end. So with this new tax reform bill, so as states dem dey contribute their VAT, na so dem go dey collect the 60% back to their own state. But some people come dey talk say this one wey una dey do so e no good. E mean say some states no go kukuma see money more than that. Even on top this one say federal baby don comot come talk say okay o, una remember that 15% wey una give me, instead of 15% so I go cut 5% give am for all those states wey be say at all dem no too make money that period. Oya una take 5% from my own make una share am. E no stop for there. Federal government even comot come talk say okay, that stamp duty wey we follow dey drag dey share, no worry now, carry everything. Carry the whole stamp duty dem dey give all of them to states. Which that one mean? E mean say
why I'm not want to be political anyway. Let's continue the review.
More money to collect. E no finish for there o. People like Nkechi and Jeremiah dey come comot na come dey talk say who send una message? Why una no leave the VAT for where e dey more dey manage am? No be so, Jeremiah, make your name not change to James. No be so. You see this new VAT wey we dey run so, this new tax wey we dey run so, first of all e get many k-leg wey hook on top im neck. One on one be say e no dey constitution. You see that book of Nigeria, this tax no dey inside at all. Then another matter now be say plenty court case e sit down where agbada on top the head of this VAT. State government or federal government dem dey drag who go handle VAT, who no go handle VAT. So with this one now like this, so every year just dey do jam. But with this new bill, everything go dey enter one place. And as e dey enter one place, na so e go dey better for everybody. But wetin we wan talk on top this matter, no be to dey collect anyhow be the koko. As you dey collect, you gats chook transparency inside. Who collect money gats show workings. So as people wan save, dey pay the VAT, dey pay the VAT, una dey increase am here, dey increase am there. Make una dey ready to open am, make everybody see as una take dey spend the money.
So very good. This is a very good review. So I believe you've understand something about the tax reform that has been made. So for your businesses, you are earning about 50 million to 100 million, you are not going to be paying tax for it, company income tax now specifically. But when you're earning below that, right, above that, you are due for company income tax. For individuals, there are different tax level that you find yourself. So, and when doing a proper comparison within the old tax and so let me quickly do that. So you notice that the old tax, you are going to be paying about 7% for your first 300,000 naira. For the next 300,000, you are paying 11%. For the next 500,000, you are paying 50%. For the next 500,000, you are paying 90%. For the next 1.6 million, you are paying 20%. And for the anything above 320,000, you are paying 24%. That is no longer the case now. So for the new tax law, right? For the personal income tax, you have to what you are doing is that for your first 800,000, you are paying 0%. So that means if you are earning up to between 60,000 to 65,000 or thereabout monthly, you are on the safe side, right? You are going to be paying zero tax, nothing, right? So, but once you start earning beyond 800,000 to about 2.2 million naira, your tax will be 15%. And what this means is that, so now, if I'm earning, now I'll be doing a proper video where I'll use a board to do this calculation, and then you'll be able to grasp it. So if I'm earning 1 million naira, what that means is that for the first 800,000 will be deducted from my 1 million naira. What will be taxed is the next 200,000, right? So when I remove 800,000 from 1 million naira, what will be remaining is 200,000. So what will be taxed is the 200,000 that is remaining. So they will remove 15% from 200,000. So if you calculate 15% of 200,000, what do you get? So that means that I'll be paying about 30,000 naira on tax. If my total earning on a yearly basis is 200 is 1 million naira. So let's say I'm earning like 2 million naira. For the first 800,000 will be free. So I'll be left with 1.2 million. So 1.2 million is above 800,000. So the remaining part of that 1.2 million will be charged at 15% as well. So that means I'll be paying 15% of 1,200,000, and that means I'll be paying 180,000 naira for my tax. I believe you understand the way this thing works. So the first 800,000 is always free, which is 0%, while the rest are taxed based on that. So if you're now let me in that order, your first 800,000 is removed, 0%. If your money is remaining 2.2 million, right? If your money is remaining 2.2 million, then you'll be paying 15%, right? If now they now check, your money is still remaining again, or you are now money to the extent that they can even remove 9 million naira from your money annual income, right? You will be charged 80% on that. After they have removed 9 million, they can still remove 13 million again from it. That next 13 million will be charged 21%. After they remove the 13 million, now if you now they now check again and saw that this man, your money is still remaining, you can still afford 25 million inside the income again. That 25 million will be charged 23%. And thereafter, anything now above 50 million, if it's still remaining, that will be charged at 25%. So that means people that will be charged 25% on their income will be those that are billionaires, literally, right? I believe you understand. They are earning, if their personal income, I don't have personal income now, not company income. So if their personal income, they are earning up to 50 million naira on a monthly basis, on a yearly basis rather, that means they will be, it's not actually the 50 million naira now. We are talking about after they have removed from different cadres, right? Before we get to that particular 50 million cadre, right? So that's basically how the tax stuff is going to work this year of 2020. So later on in the subsequent video, I'll be talking about company income tax. But in summary, go and upgrade your company. Pay yourself salary so that you not mix your business money with your income, personal income. So that when the tax man comes to you next year, you will tell, this is my personal income and this is my company income. There will be no confusion, and you have records to prove that all this particular spending or expenses has been made on the business. For instance, I bought a chair for my business. It is for my company, and that's been an expenses. I made this for the company, or I repaired this for the company. It's for the company. Oh, I bought this stand for the company. It's for the company. So I will not be removing from my company income tax. I bought a new phone for the company. It's for the company. You understand? No, not from your own personal income. So that means there has to be a proper structure for your business. I'm making a video later on to talk about how you can build a proper structure for your business. This video is already long enough. I hope you have been educated. If you have, please, why have you not subscribed to the channel? Please go ahead and subscribe. Click on the notification bell and make sure you like this video as well. Give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you in the next one. My name is Ezekiel. Thank you and God bless you.